The number of teaching jobs in technology is not expected to change very much over the next 10-year period. However, there are a large number of teachers who are near retirement age, retiring in the next 10 to 15 years. And that means that there are many anticipated vacancies for new teachers, even though the overall number of jobs isn't expected to increase or decrease. Many of those jobs will become available over the next 10 to 15 years. So school districts will be looking for new people to fill those positions. Across New York State, there are 1,480 people working as middle school technology teachers. There's 4,680 working as high school level technology teachers, and there's another 4,860 people working in technical training positions for people beyond the high school level. So this would be at the community college level or working as trainers in different technical training programs. So lots of jobs in the state for technology teachers. Looking at our area specifically, there are 75 school districts in the capital region, and each of those school districts is going to have some technology teachers. The smallest school districts might only have one who handles all of the tech teaching that goes on at that school district. A big school district like Shen has 18 technology teachers. So there's lots of jobs available in this region. Any school district is going to employ some technology teachers, and there's other opportunities outside of school districts also, working at BOCES centers, working at community colleges, and in other capacities as a tech teacher. 12 of these school districts are right here in Saratoga County. So if you're a technology teacher looking for work, there's lots of opportunities right here close to home. So what you're looking for today is what's called job outlook. In other words, how good is the job market for this field going to be in the future? These are predictions that are made by labor organizations to try to figure out where the job openings are going to be, which jobs are going to grow, meaning there's going to be more of the jobs available, which jobs are going to shrink, meaning that there's not going to be as many positions open in the future. In general, across all fields, all professions, it's anticipated that on average, professions are going to increase by about 7% over the course of the next 10 years. So if a job has a 7% anticipated increase over the next 10 years, that would be considered average job growth. It's growing at the same rate as the rest of the jobs out there. Some jobs are growing at a slower rate than that. Some jobs are growing at a faster rate than that. Some jobs are actually in decline, where there's going to be fewer and fewer of them available over time. So that is what you're looking for today for your job. What's the job outlook? And also, where in our area do you get a job working as this type of person? And that's going to be different for every single one of you. You're each going to be having to do some digging, some searching to try to figure out in our area, starting close and maybe working your way farther out if you can't find anything. If you are a factory worker, well, where are some factories in our county or in our region of upstate New York where people work with this kind of field? Are people self-employed, like an electrician or a plumber who might get a phone call and then come to your house to help you fix things? Or are they employed by companies who specifically hire electricians or who specifically hire plumbers? I want to know, for people getting into the job in our area, where do they go to start looking for jobs? That's what you're trying to find out. And I'll give you some other resources to help you out today. There's two really great sources where you can help find some of the information that I've been sending you out looking for. The first one that I want to show you here is called My Next Move. The website is mynextmove.org. And when you go to My Next Move, you can search for careers specifically by name, or you can browse and find careers that have to do with general topics. Or if you have no idea what you want to do, you can just answer some questions and it'll guide you towards careers that suit that type of interest. So if I go here, search for technology teacher, I get a list of things that maybe they think I mean. I know, though, that I'm looking at one of these two options: career and technical education teachers at the middle school level or at the secondary level. If I click on one of these, I get a career profile page. There's a video here that explains a little bit more about that. That would be an awesome resource for you as you're researching. It tells me about, what kind of knowledge and skills and abilities should somebody have to go into this field. And then is that interesting to me? What kind of a personality should this person have? But then some more useful information. Education. What is the education required? And then there's links here to help you find training programs, find certification programs. Apprenticeship.gov. I wonder what that tells us. So here for the job outlook, it tells us here below average because, again, teaching jobs are expected to grow, or are expected to remain relatively constant, and not expected to grow at that 7% average rate across all jobs. But we can look at that as state by state statistics. We can keep on digging and explore further. But this is a great resource for some at a glance information about whatever job you are researching. Another one worth looking at is the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The website here is bls.gov. And if I search on the Bureau of Labor Statistics for technology teacher, let's see, I'm going to find, there we go, right at the top, career and technical education teachers. And when I click on that, I get a nice little summary of some basic information. So the median pay in the year 2018, typical entry-level education, number of jobs nationwide in 2018, the job outlook. So here again, little or no change. Then there's other tabs here. What do they do? What is their work environment like? How do you become one? What is the pay and the job outlook and state by state statistics? So this is a gold mine for anybody who is thinking about going into this field. It's like all the information that you could want to know about that specific field. So what I'm asking you to do is to look through these sources, try to find either the new things that I told you about today, or maybe you're looking for some information to beef up the earlier parts of your presentation that you've already done. Those are a couple of sources that are going to be really, really helpful.